Hey, alright. When I say Kal Halal Yamla, Abanawa Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and shalom to the sincere brethren, Akim out there across the four winds, the four corners of the globe, pushing his truth, the good news of Yahweh Shai, proclaiming salvation to the elect of Israel, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I'm proclaiming the downfall of Esau, Edom, so-called white man, so-called Caucasian man, as we know him, Esau, Edom, according to the scriptures, and his wicked and evilous kingdom. Hey, so this is going to be another video flowing in the spirit, called Kodash. You know what I mean? Hastening in the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai's return. You understand? Hastening in the day of Esau, Edom's downfall, man. Because, hey, everything that we out there preaching from the apostles on down is only a matter of time, man, before we in the kingdom. You understand? And every day, every second, every hour is a day, a second closer to our redemption. So this is the book of John chapter 8 verse 32. Key precept right here, man. And ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. So that's what we know, man. We know the truth, man. And that's how we have become free, man. Because what? We know that it's just a matter of time, man. You understand? It's just a matter of time before we restored as the rightful rulers of the planet, man. And this is what our forefathers of old dreamed of, man. The downfall of their enemies, man. That's what they hoped for, man. That's what they looked for. The downfall of their enemies, man. Our enemies. And the rising of Israel, man. This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms of war. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. So the prophets prophesy great things, man. You know what I mean? About the downfall of these different kingdoms, the Babylonians, the Egyptians. You understand? You had Moses in Egypt, man. The different prophets in Babylon, man. Jeremiah, so on and so forth, man. Daniel in Babylon, man. You understand? In Persia, in the Greek, you had the Maccabees under the Greeks. You understand? The disciples, Yahweh Shai, the disciples under the Romans, man. And we back here again under the second leg of the Roman Empire, man. Babylon the Great. You understand? And guess what? We're doing that same thing. Prophesying against her, man. Prophesying of evil. Prophesying of pestilence. Prophesying of war against Babylon the Great, man. You understand? And we seen it come to pass, man. We seen the wars, man. Wars are rumors of wars. Like it's said in Matthew the 24th chapter. You understand? So we know, hey, everything is just a matter of time, man. You understand? Everything is just a matter of time, man. We have the hope in Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? We have the hope in Yahweh Shai, man, just like the disciples of old had the hope in Yahweh Shai. We have that same hope, man. You understand? And we know Yahweh Shai don't disappoint. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai do not disappoint. You understand? This is the book of Luke chapter 21 verse 19. In your patience possess ye your souls. So we patiently waiting, man. The scripture say, well, woe unto him that have lost patience, man. So, man, if you lose patience in Yahweh Shai, man, it's like you spit in Yahweh Shai's face, man. And you're going to be destroyed for that, man. So, in patience possessing your souls, man. So, our life depends on us being patient and waiting upon Yahweh Shai, man. You understand? Believing, man. Having that faith. You understand that, hey, Yahweh Shai will return, man. That Yahweh Shai will do according to the words of the scriptures. You understand? This is the book of Zephaniah chapter 3 verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey can. So that's what we're doing, man. Waiting, man, patiently, man, watching, prophesying, being a light to the world, being a light of righteousness to the world, man. You understand? Keeping it, man, holding fast, man, to the scriptures. You know what I mean? Living the scriptures, man. This is book of Zephaniah chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait ye upon me, said the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them mine indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. And this is what we're waiting for, man. You understand? Through all these dark days in Babylon, man. Working fucking ridiculous hours, man. Slaving on a plantation, being taxed, man. You know what I mean? Paying all type of extraneous loathsome bills, man. You understand? Dealing with these people, man. Dealing with your bugged out family, man. Dealing with your bugged out woman, your bugged out kids, man. You understand? Because everything here is vanity and bugged out, man. That's why Yahweh Shai said, if you hate not mother, father, brother, sister, you are not fit to serve him, man. Why? Because they corrupted, man. They polluted, man. You understand? Unless they in the truth, unless they call Yahweh Shai, man. Unless they call it upon the name of Yahweh Shai, they polluted, man. Unless they call it upon the name of Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity, Yahweh Shai in truth and sincerity, they polluted, man. You understand? For all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. So when Yahweh Shai come back, man, like in the book of Luke, say he come to bring fire, man. Just a matter of time, man. That's how we have to remember. It's just a matter of time before all of these scriptures, man. You seen it, man. You seen it, man. Though it tarry, wait, for it shall not tarry, man. You know what I mean? And that's the times that we in, man. Don't lose the faith, man. You know what I mean? Losing the faith is a temptation, man. You understand? You know what I mean? Not watching and praying leads you to fall into temptation. You understand? Because that's what this world is about, man. A big temptation. This is the book of Matthew chapter 4, verse 4. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of the Most High. And that's how we live in, man. This is how we get life, man, through the scriptures, man. Through knowing that Yahweh Shai, man, our King, his return is nigh, man. You understand? That's how we live in, man. That's how we breathe in, man. You understand? We live and breathe for Yahweh Shai, man. For the kingdom, man. Other than that, you dead, man. You know what I mean? We was dead before this truth, man. And without this truth, you are dead. You understand? You are a lost soul, man. But this truth, hey, make us a living soul once more, man. Living in Yahweh Shai, man. Living in righteousness, man. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Harakakodash. Living with the hope of immortality, man. All of these things, man, which shall be manifest in a matter of time, man. You understand? And it's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be beautiful, man, to see these things, man. To see the return of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, that's what we hoping for, man. Demonic, man. What the hell is this? This is the book of 1 Corinthians. You know what I mean? Satan trying to hinder, but the spirit's still flowing, man. You know what I mean? That midnight oil still pumping, man. You know what I mean? That fire still burning, man. That light in the darkness is still pumping, man. It's still burning, man. And that oil is still pumping, man. This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 52. In a moment, in the twinkling of an eye, at the last trump, for the trumpet shall sound, and the dead shall be raised incorruptible, and we shall be changed. Going into the salvation, one of them chariots, man. The angels, man, beam us up, man. You understand? Beam us up into that incorruptible, man. You understand? being us into that incorruptible extraterrestrial flesh, man. Extraterrestrial, man. You know what I mean? Whereas no more the earthly flesh, man, but new, man. Renewed bodies, man. You understand? Incredible, man. For this corruptible must put on incorruption, and this mortal must put on immortality. Can. So this is just a matter of time, man. This mortal, man. Mortal meaning pertaining unto death, man. We're looking for the immortal, not pertaining to death, man. You know what I mean? You had Esau Edom back in the early 14, 15, 1600s, man. He was looking for the fountain of youth, man. The scriptures is the real fountain of youth, man. Because in this, man, you promise eternal life, man. You promise to be young forever, man. You promise to live forever, man. If you're an Israelite, you know what I mean? Most importantly, of the elect, Israel of the elect, man. You understand? And that's what we're doing, man. Because we understand, hey, that's the key, man. You understand that these prophecies is just a matter of time before be fully fulfilled, man. Just a matter of time. In due time, everything shall be fulfilled, man. You understand? And you don't want to be a Caesar Borgia, man. Hey, that ain't Yahweh Shai, man. That's the false image right there, man. John 8 verse 32. You shall know the truth, and truth shall set you free. This is the book of Isaiah chapter... What was I looking for? Crap. Hey, I messed up the spirit, man. Hey, got it back though. To what Yahweh Shem Yahushai. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 46 verse 10. Declaring the end from the beginning and from ancient times, things that are not yet done, saying my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure can. So we understand this, man. The Lord counsel will stand, man. So we understand what everything that the Bible speaks of, the Bible prophesies of, is just a matter of time before it is fully fulfilled, man. Like the Lord's Prayer, man. Barataza Kawahaya Bashemayo, man. On earth, so it is in heaven, man. Barataza Kawahaya Bashemayo, man. And that's what we're looking for, man. The heavenly paradise upon the earth, man. So as in heaven, so on earth, man. You understand? And it's just a matter of time before all these things be fulfilled, man. And we say, Tawara Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. We keep in the faith, man. Abarataza, we keep in the faith. You know what I mean? We keep in the faith. Tawara Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Hey, you want to say shalom to the brethren Akim out there. Tawara Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Tawara Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Tawara Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Kwame Ashala.